Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Today, I want to bring some positivity and some thought towards the World War II supply drop controversy that's going on now. If you don't know, what recently happened in an update, probably about a week ago as you're seeing this video, towards the end, I want to say the last 2 weeks of the Resistance event, Sledgehammer released, I think, 5 new, collections, and 2 new pistols within that collection in order to unlock within the Resistance event, and those are locked behind the Resistance supply drops, along with the plethora of more Resistance gear within those supply drops. This is a controversial move, and people do not like it. We spent a lot of time in the Resistance event, about a couple weeks, actually about probably 2 weeks exactly, and we've been opening up a lot of Resistance supply drops, and here they are giving us more content and more supply drops and more collections. Now, this is bad in a way, and I don't agree with this decision because of the fact that we only have 2 more weeks to earn these things, whereas if we got all of this Resistance stuff at the beginning of the event, like we did with the Winter Siege event, then we could have been unlocking these things throughout the weeks, and I don't like this call by Sledgehammer. I don't think this is the best way of going about it. I definitely don't think it's completely fair in some instances. However, the positivity that I want to bring to this is that it's midway through February, and currently, as of now, there is still no weapons locked behind the supply drop system. You can get every single weapon with armory credits, every single DLC weapon with armory credits, or completing challenges by Major Howard in some way, and that is awesome. And not to mention, every single item within these supply drops is completely cosmetic only. People are treating Sledgehammer like they treated Treyarch when Treyarch put in actual stat-changing weapons within the supply drop category. This is not the way I want to react. It's definitely, like I said, not the thing I would do, because it's definitely, I definitely wish I could have been unlocking these things more earlier, I'll say, and I'm definitely a huge supporter of this supply drop system because I believe it is the best supply drop system we've had so far. It's not perfect, but it's great. But it definitely does not deserve the outrage that it's getting right now. 2 pistols, is it really that big of a deal that 2 pistols are super expensive and you're probably not gonna unlock them at all, or all of the things behind with the supply drops? I don't think so. I don't think it's that big of a deal. And to be honest, I'm kind of really just done with the community about supply drops, because on one hand, we've been complaining for so long about duplicates. Oh, I just get duplicates. All of these duplicates are so horrible. And then Sledgehammer gives us more content within the supply drops, and the community's outraged. It's like, what does Sledgehammer do? What does Sledgehammer do that doesn't get them, hung? It doesn't make any sense. I understand the way they're implementing them isn't the right way, but it's still more content. And when people complain, this is one that I truly don't get. When people complain about getting like pistol grips or calling cards or emotes when they really wanted a weapon, they're treating these weapons as if they're actually stat-changing weapons, as if it's something to be desired. It's like, if I want a cool variant of the bar, I saw somebody complain they still haven't gotten a variant of the bar in their like Master Prestige. And it's like, but it literally is just cosmetic. Like, it's just going to look different. Complaining you don't have a different variant of the bar in World War II is like saying you don't have a certain camouflage in the supply drop system in Black Ops 3. It's just so... it's cosmetic only. How can you be so upset by a cosmetic change? Now, don't get me wrong. There are some variants that I really do want. I just got the heroic variant, I believe. I got the Rooted 2, I think it's called, for the Sten. That thing is gorgeous, and I absolutely love that. And I do want the GOAT 2 for the Sturmgewehr. But if I don't get it, it's like, whatever, I still have the Sturmgewehr, the weapon, the play, the experience I get from using the Sturmgewehr is not going to be changed in any way because of a variant. It'll be cooler, but it's not going to make the weapon any better. It's not going to make the weapon feel or play any differently. And a lot of people complain about the pistol grips, and really I think this is like my guilty pleasure, but I really like the pistol grips. Like, I think they're really cool. It's like, it makes the pistols your own weapon. It's like, yeah, this is my gun. I love having the American Eagles or the American flag on the pistols just because it's so cool. It's like, yeah, freaking America. It's awesome. You know, it just makes it personal. It's cool to me, but some people just hate it, and I just don't get it. It's just a cosmetic, bro. Just calm down. However, there is a point that I do want to bring up. The ratio of rarity that we have in World War II, in terms of, you know, how many calling cards we have, how many weapons we have, the ratio of commons to rares to epics to heroics, or in legendaries in there as well, I do not believe that the supply drop rate is completely representative of the ratio that we have of the actual content, if that makes sense. I believe the way we can alleviate people complaining about duplicates is making the drop ratio of the supply drops representative of the ratio of the content that we have within World War II. Which means that when I open a resistance supply drop, the weight of the common / rare of the resistance content is more heavily weighted than the epics and the legendaries and the heroics. However, there are a lot more heroics, a lot more epics than what the game is ever going to statistically give me. This means that I'm probably going to get all of the commons probably 2 or 3 times over for every single epic or every single heroic thing that I get. These stats don't match up. And if they changed the ratios of the supply drop rate to match the amount of content that we have available to us, that would be a lot more beneficial and a lot more rewarding of a supply drop system. Let me know if that makes sense. If it doesn't, then I'll try to articulate it better in the future. Just let me know in the comment section below, because I don't know if that made sense to even me. Now, another thing, here's just a super easy, simple solution that we can do. Whenever we get a duplicate, especially with the commons and especially with the rares, give me more armory credits, okay? The pistols are very expensive. If you get them both, it actually is near 5,000 or 50,000, I believe. 5,000 or 50,000? What is it? It's near 50,000 armory credits, which is just absolutely ridiculous. I have twice that amount, and I'm not spending half of my armory credits on 2 pistols. That's just absolutely ludicrous. It's ridiculous. So if we were able to get more armory credits for our duplicates, I feel like the community would like that system a lot more. But at the end of the day, everything so far is cosmetic only. I can get the new weapons through orders, through challenges, and through armory credits. So I'm a happy donuts, and I'm not going to complain about this. There are things that I would tweak to make it a little bit more user-friendly, but other than that, I really don't care. I like the gameplay of this game, and everything that I get from loot boxes is just extra. It's just bonus. It's just cool stuff that I get. I'm happy with the base versions of every single weapon, and the game's like, here, take some XP bonus. Here, have a cool looking weapon. That's awesome. I love that. That's extra stuff. If the game didn't have supply drop or any of the loot, then I would still be happy with this game, and everything else is just bonus. So anyway, that's all I have time for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. As always, stay beautiful.